Hey everyone, this is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I am here today, y'all. Happy August. It is officially Leo season. Well, it was officially already Leo season, but you thought I'm saying when you get into the August Leos tend to hit different. The August Leos hit different. So with that being said, y'all, I'm so excited to be here. The reading that we are going to be doing today, we're going to be looking at like the major blessings. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, what are the blessings that are coming? You know what I'm trying to say? In my head, I kept hearing the money is coming in. The money be coming in. There it goes. The money be coming in. So with that being said, I was just like, y'all, like, let's get into the major blessings. Like, what is on the way? Like, what are some great things that we can look forward to? And I also have some oracle decks over here that I definitely want to get into. I have like 4 oracle decks that I may use. I may use all 4. I may not. Who knows? The great thing about, tarot is just having the ability to go with the flow of things, which is pretty nice. But yes, y'all, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. We have 3 different deck options in front of us, and basically how it works is you're going to choose the deck or the crystal that you feel like you're attracted to the most, and then you're just going to go to the timestamps, and then within the timestamps you'll click that timestamp and it'll take you to the reading. So I'm just excited. I'm grateful to be here, y'all. If you would like more information about me, just make sure that you drop down into the description box. Drop down and get your eagle on in the description box, and just you can read through that. You'll see different methods in which you can contact me. If you would like to donate to my channel, you can do that as well. Donations are greatly appreciated. And yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. All right, my deck one excuse me, my deck one people that chose the Cosmic Tarot deck. And in my last video, I said that this was clear crystal quartz. Is clearly selenite. Clearly. So if you chose the Cosmic Tarot deck and this selenite, this smooth selenite crystal, then we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's get into your reading. Like, what major blessing is on the way? Well, first and foremost, yeah, let me just go ahead and get started. What major blessing is on the way to you? I'm so excited. I hope all of you are having a very blessed day. I'm just excited. I'm grateful. I'm thankful to be here and to be in a place where, I can just do what it is that I like to do. I can do what it is that I like to do. It's amazing. All right, y'all. So as far as like the major blessings that I definitely see coming into play for y'all, first and foremost, I feel like a lot of you all definitely have some type of, because when I see the star card, I don't only think about, faith and wish fulfillment and hope and just the things that things that you've hoped for, things that you wish for coming true. For some reason, when I see this, I feel like you all are, you want some type of social influence, or you want to be known publicly, some type of public recognition. Some of y'all just really want to be famous. You really want to be famous. This is the fame and fortune pile. Facts, y'all. This is the fame and fortune pile. So I'm just seeing that the type of recognition that it is that you're hoping for, whatever it is that you do, you'll have the opportunity. The blessing is for you to be able to step into that thing and to do this full time. So a lot of y'all could be wanting to be social influencers. You could be wanting, like I said, just to have some type of public recognition, to be a celebrity, to be known, And it doesn't even just have to mean you have to be known globally. You know what I'm trying to say? There are great people who do great things that are known within their specific career field, but they're the top people in that career field, but they're known. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's not more so just, oh, it's about being known globally and internationally, but within whatever it is that you're doing, you can be known within that community of people that subscribe to what it is that y'all all do within that community. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I'm just getting that a lot of you all just want to be able to pursue this thing towards public recognition, but you want it to be able to do it full time. It's not something that you want to have to teeter back and forth with. You don't want to have to, to live like a Hannah Montana life where it's like you're living your daily life, your daily mundane life, and then you're transforming into this other person that you really want to be just for specific hours or times within a day. You know, you don't want to live that Hannah Montana lifestyle. You want to be able to live in this world and to just live in that world. You don't want the best of both worlds. You don't want to have a mundane everyday life. You want to be able to have what you want all of the time. So yeah, a lot of you, I feel like the major blessing that's coming to you is definitely going to be within you reaching that type of celebrity status that you want. So there's definitely going to be opportunities that are going to be given to you, in which is going to be very important for you to take these opportunities, and to, especially with the Queen of Cups, is to actually be able to nurture these opportunities and to actually be able to learn. You know what I'm trying to say? Now it's time for you to not only just say, this is what I want, but now it's time for you to actually take the opportunities and go through the process of learning to get you to where you need to be. Oftentimes, you know, we live in a society where oftentimes people think that it's all about instant gratification and, oh, I do this one thing, this is the result, bam, now I'm famous. But however, let me say, not to say that there are some times where things don't happen instantly, but there's something behind that as well. There's preparation, and then there's opportunity, you know, and people are getting blessed, but it's making it seem like it's lucky, but it's not. You know, at the end of the day, there is some type of process that you have to undergo to get to where it is that you want to be. And what I'm basically telling you is that it's like when you are offered this opportunity, when this blessing makes its way to you, it's very important for you to nurture that lesson. You know, not lesson, nurture that blessing, nurture the blessing, and to also nurture, I guess, the lessons that you are going to be learning and just what you're going to be undergoing to make sure that you get into where it is that you want to be. So yeah, y'all, just with the Wheel of Fortune here as well, it's just letting me know that all is not lost. You know what I'm trying to say? All is not lost. If you were if on the way to you being able to pursue what it is that you want to do, if you've been it's crazy, y'all, because this is kind of the thing that is in my mind. Like, if you've had your ideas stolen by other people, if people have literally tried to imitate you to as a means to you know, gain more followers, gain more subscribers, gain more customers, like if they've literally stolen your physical product or your ideas or different things like that, you know, all is not lost. Just understand that, you know, that may have just been a cycle of time in which well, that's a learning lesson also. when you get your idea stolen, it's like that's a learning lesson, because now you know what to do for next time, so that thing doesn't continue to repeat itself. But I'm just getting that, you know, if there was any type of deception that you received on the way to getting what it is that you want, and this could even be deception within yourself, maybe not feeling as confident, maybe not feeling as you could just be yourself to accomplish, you know, these goals, not feeling like you have to embody some type of manipulative energy or something to get to these goals. Like, if you felt as though you've been deceiving yourself or you haven't been stepping into your true self, like, this process is going to help you, because now you'll be able to actually truly learn. And when you're going through the process, it causes for you to have to unlearn things and to relearn things. You're learning how to unlearn and relearn. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if there was things that were lost, things that were taken from you, ways in which you may not have been you know, operating within your full power. The great thing is that, you know, with this Wheel of Fortune card, is letting me know like all is not lost, and it's just a cycle. And even though you may have had a down cycle at a specific time, the thing about the Wheel of Fortune is that it's always turning. So it will essentially be a turn. You know, it will be a turn. Yeah. In a sense, yeah, it will be a turn. You know, you all at the end of the day, the amazing thing just within this blessing is that you all will really come to, you know, you will start to figure out the truth of who it is that you are, you know, and operating within your own sense of, you know, integrity, as you set out and embark on this new path, you know. It's amazing. I feel like, you know, with this path that you all are taking, but with the blessing that is coming to you, like I said, it's going to be very important for you to nurture this thing, but you have to take a student role and position. You know what I'm trying to say? Oftentimes people don't feel like they need to learn stuff. They feel like they know everything that they know. And it's like, in order for you to, you know, not stagnate yourself, to not keep yourself in a very turbulent place, it's going to be important for you to put yourself in a student position. You know, put yourself in a student position, one in which you're more imaginative, and you experience more so awe, you know, and you know, like when you have those aha moments, and it's just like, oh, I learned something new. Aha moment. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, as you undergo this process, you will be having those aha moments. And so as you experience these moments, not only be thankful and grateful that you experience these things, because it's helping to push you closer to where it is that you want to be. But at the same time, just remain in an imaginative place. Like, remain a student, remain open to the glories and the wonders of this opportunity. You know what I'm trying to say? Just remain positive and optimistic, because then you can get more out of the process than if you just try to rush things. You know what I'm trying to say? You get more out of the process. So I'm definitely excited. Let's see if we can get some of these oracle cards, and let's see what else they can help with, you know, just some more information. Some more information. So deceit came up. Deceit came up. That's why I was like, it must have been some type of deceit. Yeah, I feel like it's either your gifts were being taken from you, well, tried to be stolen from you, is what I could say. Your gifts was so maybe somebody tried to steal your ideas, steal your physical product, but that's definitely something that came up as well. And then also we have some anxiety. So you may have had anxiety about how, you know, you were going to be able to get over this, and how you were being able to get through this. You know what I'm trying to say? Some anxiety about those things. Also anxiety about just if you were going, like if you were going to succeed or not. But the thing about you, and the thing that, you know, you should remember, is that even when something doesn't look like how you think it's supposed to look like, there's also power in that thing as well. You know, there's power in that thing as well. There are lessons that you can learn, and behind those lessons, there's a newfound type of power that can be restored back to the situation. It's kind of like all is not lost. And if you lost something, just understand that it is going to be, you know, returned to you. The creator that I serve, he restores things. You know, he restores things that you thought you were lost, that people took from you. Just understand that you're gonna get, you know, tenfold. You're gonna get back tenfold. You're gonna get back so much more than what you thought you lost, if that makes sense. And then we have the thinking man. And when I see the thinking man card, to me, I feel like it's just more so about, you know, being inquisitive and also inquiring. And that's something I feel like is going to cause for you to have to do as you move towards your celebrity stardom, and whatnot. It's really going to take for you to have to examine things, and to be in awe, to be you know, wondrous or imaginative, or just to look at this information from a different place. I feel like the opportunities and the blessings that you are going to receive in the process is, even though it may be long, even though it may be arduous, because I see here with the Fool card, is definitely a change of, it's a change. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a change. You're embarking on a different type of path. You know what I'm trying to say? Really trying to push yourself out of the harshness and stagnation of, you know, just where you've been. You know, calling for you to really have to have some courage to really push past, you know, all of the turbulence. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think it really is going to call for you to just have, like I said, a student mindset, a student type of thinking, where it's like, okay, I'm open, I'm flexible to learning. And people don't necessarily keep themselves in that student mindset. You feel me? It's like they just go to school. It's like you go to school and you have the student mindset. So why is it that when it comes down to life lessons and different things like that, you're not trying to learn those things? And I shuffled the card and courage came back out again. So as you embark on this process to receiving your blessings, have some courage to move past, you know, just the tough times. Because especially with the Six of Swords that I see over here, I feel like, you know, in order to make sure that you are consistently moving forward and not going against the resisting things or going against the current, but more so flowing with the current, it's just going to cause for you to have courage. You know, have to if this is what you say you want, now you have to push forward and go get that thing. And it's going to require for you to undergo a process and be fine with the process. You know, be fine with the process. And then we also have diligence as well. You have to keep going. Like, be fine with the process. And then also trust. Like, trust and understand that, you know, you have what you need. And especially with this Ace of Swords card, it's like, you know, whatever you went through that was unfavorable on, you know, on your path, just understand that, you know, the more that you keep going, the clearer that you will become with yourself. You know, it's like you'll know yourself better, you know, and you'll even surprise and shock yourself, because there'll be aspects of you that you didn't even know. It's amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I want to say, I was gonna go ahead and wrap it up with the tea leaves, but I love these surrender cards, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the surrender cards and see, you know, what is it that we should let go of, or surrender, so that we can receive this blessing that is on its way to us. You know, what can we do? Here, y'all, this is the Power of Surrender cards. Even if you do not read tarot, it's just a good card deck to have, you know. It's a good card deck to have. So let's see. Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So surrender frustrations. And then surrender stress. Surrender stress. So we have here also with anxiety. Anxiety, that could be where the frustration and the stress is coming from. Maybe you're just stressed out about how you're going to get there, you know. Surrender to stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So a lot of you all are being called to really center yourself. And as you center yourself, focus on, trusting yourself. Focus on your diligence to continue moving. It's like a story. It's like first you having courage to actually get up and do this thing. And then you're developing diligence that tells you, okay, keep going. But the diligence is also, and then trust is also like, can I trust myself to keep this thing going? You know, so it's like a story. I feel like this is something, whenever somebody chooses to take on something major or to like actually pursue a goal, this is literally what you need. You need courage, you need diligence, and you need trust. So it's amazing, y'all. I really hope that you enjoyed this pile. I really hope that you enjoyed this pile. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please make sure that you hit me up All the information is in my description box. And yeah, I look forward to speaking with you all, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. So have a great day and see you next time. All right, my pile two people. If you chose the, what tarot deck is this called again? If you chose the Ethereal Visions tarot deck, I love this deck actually. I love all of my decks. But I was like, yo, it's time for some new decks. It's time for some new imagery. But yeah, y'all, if you chose the Ethereal Visions tarot deck and the Rose Quartz crystal, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Y'all. We're looking at, some major blessings that are coming your way, major blessings that are coming your way, y'all. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful, to be here. I'm thankful to be here, and let's see what's up. All right, y'all. The song that just popped up in my head was that song that was like, it goes like, I'm looking for a new love, baby. I'm looking for a new love. Like, I really want to sing the song, but it's like, I think it's like an 80s or 90s song where she's like, I'm looking for a new love. And she's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all, look, I can I can hold a tune. I ain't gonna hold y'all, especially doing karaoke. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but because of the purposes of this platform, I'm not trying to get my video flagged, but it's just like, I'm looking for a new love. So this is the love pile. The first pile, it's just different. It's so different. Like, I love it. I was about to tell you about the first pile, but you could go back and watch it if you feel called to. But yeah, this is the love pile, y'all. Now, a lot of you all have you really been given the short end of the stick when it comes to love, okay? You've been getting the short end of the stick. Now, you're someone who definitely gives, and I feel as though you haven't been in the position to receive. Now, this could either be because you may have a complex to where you feel like you just have to be giving and caring about people, or it could just be that you was just doing what you should have been doing within a connection, or within a connection, any connection, for a matter of fact, and you just wasn't receiving. You just weren't receiving. You know how some people is like, when you be like, oh, I wanted to give you a tip, or oh, I want to do this, and they're like, no, keep your money. You know what I'm trying to say? Like that type of thing. But then there's also people that that feel as though that just don't receive. You know what I'm trying to say? So I don't know if it was you turning down the reciprocation, or you just going above and beyond for someone else, and that person just never learned to reciprocate. But whatever the reason was, you just really wasn't receiving as much as you've given. So it's kind of bittersweet, because when you receive this new love opportunity, like this actual substantial love opportunity, and I feel like could actually move into marriage, like this is a very big blessing, like a more of a serious commitment. You're going to move into this commitment from a smarter place. You know what I'm trying to say? From a smarter position. Like, things are going to be different. And it's a little bittersweet, because you might be used to, I guess, to the superficial aspects of being in love with someone. That may be something that you put more energy into, like, oh, going out in dates and being seen and getting gifts and this and that and that. And those things are great, because people do need that. That is a part of some people's love language, is being able to receive gifts and being able to, you know what I'm trying to say, and being able to be out, and they do couples goals and have couples channels and different stuff like that. Like, nah, this relationship, if you decide to do that, then that's on you. But this relationship is definitely going to be less superficial, and it's going to be more serious. So it may appeal more so to what it is that you actually need in life. You know what I'm trying to say? Who you are and what your actual needs are. So you will receive, more so reciprocation. Instead of you giving out and people not returning back to you, you'll be more in a receiver position, and you may not it's like you may not it'll be new, so it'll be bittersweet, because I feel like you could be the person that's typically the giver, but now you have to learn how to receive. It's bitter because it's like, damn, I'm the one who usually gives, and that's what I like to do. I don't want people to have to give to me. I don't want that, like, what I'm trying to say. But no, like, the sweet part about it is that you will finally understand how it feels for love to be reciprocated. You will finally be able to feel that. So it may not feel right to you, but it's okay. Just keep going. It's okay. Just keep going, because you will start to get into harmony with that thing. You will start to. A lot of you all have put in work, and you've been patient. You tried to do relationships the right way. You tried to be loving. You tried to be kind. You tried to be there. You tried to show up for somebody. But now it's like, that it's coming back to you. What I'm trying to say? It's going to come back to you. You no longer will have to, be extra patient with people. You no longer will have to be extra loving, extra kind. Like, the person that comes in is going to just love you for you. Like, nothing else. Like, it's not gonna, nothing else is gonna matter. That person is gonna love you for being you, and you're not gonna have to do extra things and have to go above and beyond to please anything and anybody. Like, no longer will you have to wait. What I'm trying to say? No longer will you have to wait. Now, there is definitely going to be power. There's just going to be more of a strength. Now, when it comes down to this connection, this is something that is going to be taken more seriously. And this is something that you're actually going to really like to be in. And you're going to see this relationship as being a strength and an asset within your life, as opposed to it being a liability, as opposed to you being the person that's endlessly giving and you're not getting nothing back. So this relationship is going to be an actual asset to your life. So it may not feel as great at first, because it may not appeal to your ego needs or to the superficialities of the types of relationships and things that you might like within a relationship. It might not feel its best, but over time, this is something that you'll be able to, that you will understand, like, no, this is actually what's best for me. It doesn't just appeal to my ego needs, but it appeals to that, to the love within me. It appeals to my soul being. It appeals to who I actually truly am. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's definitely going to be a very blessed connection. Like I said, it's going to be more so of an asset, in which you will be taken care of. I feel like if you continue to hold on and cherish this love, it's one that will, transform you, to where you'll be stable. You'll have financially what it is that you need. You know what I'm trying to say? It's definitely a lot of love here. Now, in the first part, I didn't say, like, okay, I think I did tell them how their blessing was going to come about or something. I don't remember. But for the most part, when it comes to you, it's like this person that, this wants to connect with you, this love that wants to connect with you, is like, this love, it's going to be obvious. I feel like you may not like this person as much as they like you. But this person is going to be more so in a place to where they pursue you, and all you have to do is be receptive. That's all you literally have to do to be receptive to this opportunity, that this blessing that's coming to you. Literally, all you have to do is be receptive. You don't have to feel like you have to do anything extra. You don't feel like you have to be the person that's like, oh, now I gotta do this and do that. But be receptive. If someone says that they want to take you out on a date or something, actually be like, okay, I'll go out on a date. I'll go out on a date. It's not saying like you got to be the person to plan a date, do this, do that, do this, do all of these different things, but just be receptive. Oftentimes people want to be in loving relationships, but they don't want to put themselves out there to be in the best place to where, okay, you can date someone, like, or you can meet someone, or they say they want to go out on dates. And then when somebody asks them, they say energetically or spiritually, they be like, yo, I want to go out on a date. You put that out into the universe. And then the universe brings somebody to you, and somebody's like, hey, I would like to take you out on a date. And then you say no. It's like, didn't you just ask the universe for you wanted to go out on a date? So why are you saying no now? Why are you saying no? Just put yourself in a receptive place to at least be able to receive and to see. It's nothing wrong with just seeing and exploring. It's not to say you just got to jump head over heels. But I mean, this is a major blessing of love, a good loving relationship. one that is definitely going to transform you. You know what I'm trying to say? From someone who's always giving to now you're the person who's actually being able to receive, and it's from a loving place, and but you're still being taken care of. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like all you have to do is be receptive. This person could definitely, of course you should be receiving some type of a message, you know, of someone that is going to be interested in you. Now, I can't tell you if this is an old or new person, but from what I'm seeing, that this person this relationship that is gonna come to you definitely could have been a relationship that existed, especially with the Six of Cups, in a past life, you know, or this could be someone that you've known before in you know, in the earlier years of your life. You know what I'm trying to say? So this could be it's crazy too, because even when you meet new people, those are people that you've dealt with in past lives. So it's just like, you know that you know people, like you've known them before, but you can't place it because you haven't met them in this lifetime. But no, this is somebody that you've already met. If you've already dealt with, like your soul has already had when you've incarnated multiple times, it's like your soul has already had interactions with this person. But I just see, you know, the connection between y'all just being it's just so loving. It's fun. It's playful. It's just unconditionally giving. It's just a lot of love messages, a lot of just, you know, people being forthcoming with their emotions and actually wanting to, you know, connect. So that's why I'm just like, I feel like all you really have to do is just be receptive. You know, it may not seem like it's fun at first because this person may not appeal to your ego needs, but it's definitely going to be a connection and a draw there. And at a certain point in time, you're going to cherish this, you know, this loving relationship. It's like once you realize like, oh my God, this is my person. It's just like you'll be just more willing to be there and more willing to give, but then also being willing to receive. I think that's the missing piece with you, and I feel like that's maybe why things haven't been reciprocated to you as much as you would like them to be. So just open yourself up to a place of receiving and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get these. What is this deck called? This is the Energy Oracle Cards deck. I will go ahead and get the Energy Oracle Cards deck popping. I'm gonna go ahead and get this deck popping and see. I do need to shuffle this deck a little bit because I did not shuffle it from the last pile. I did not shuffle it at all, actually. So just making sure that we get some new energy and some new cards. Like, all right, y'all. So we have anxiety within the reverse. Yeah, so this situation is definitely going to help to release a lot of, same, y'all, I'm sorry. This situation is definitely going to help to release a lot of, you know, anxieties. If you've had, you know, sleepless nights, if you've had if you've had nightmares, if you dealt with just, for some reason, I'm just getting dealt with demons. Like you really just dealt with demons, or even just your own, like things, that energy that just no longer resonates with you, that you have to clean up and clear out. It's just letting me know that, like, within this connection, like I said, it's going to be a transformative one. It's going to be one that takes you from a place of just you know, just disappointment and heartbreak, and it's going to put you more so into a place of where you can actually believe in love again. It reminds me of that Cher song. I just thought about it. Do you believe, when she like, do you believe in life after love? And it's just like, yeah, but there's love it. Like, I mean, do you believe in life after love? And it's like, yes, you know, yeah, like there is life after love. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? But love molds with life. Like, love is a very big part of life. You know, like if you don't love what you're doing, if you don't love who you with, like you're not in harmony and balance with those things. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I do believe in life after love, because life and love work hand in hand together. Like it works hand in hand together. And it's like, you're not living a fulfilling life if you're not passionate about things. You know what I'm trying to say? So we have the Angel of Love here. It's very obvious. This was definitely a love reading. And yes, this love, like I said, is definitely going to help with your own stability. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's really just a gift of not only just love, but a gift of you being, you receiving and being adequately taken care of because you took that opportunity, you know. And then we also have goddess of the moon. Goddess of the moon. I felt like this deck right here more so appealed to like divine feminines. Like I just felt like, okay, this is more of a like this. I feel like this reading might appeal more so to women, but you know, the feminine and masculine energies aren't necessarily like, you can be a man and still respect feminine energy and have a certain amount of feminine energy that you embody, that helps you to see the world, you know, as is, you know, I'm trying to say from a higher perspective, you know, because you'll be using your intuition, you'll be more receptive, you know. It also helps with being a little bit more submissive, and a little more like free flowing, you know, try to say, and whatnot. But yeah, so for the most part, I just kind of got that this reading, this specific pile, I feel like will definitely resonate more so with people that embody feminine energy more so. But the thing I like about this is that it gives you like, this love is going to give you the ability to not only, you know, understand, you know, where you came from or places that you in which you may have effed up in the past when it came to relationships, but it'll put you in a more empowered place of awareness to where now you are one with not only your shadow self, but it's like you're one with the side of you. Yeah, you're one with that shadow self. Essentially, you're one with the side of you that may not have it all together. Like you still can be in perfect harmony and balance even within yourself. You know, the side of you that is empowered, the side of you that has it going on, and then also the other side of you that may not have things figured out, the other side of you that may make mistakes, the other side of you that may be awkward, that may not be able to show up as your best self all the time. You'll be able to understand that that is a side of you as well, and you'll be more so in harmony, you know, just with that, you know, with that. So this is very transformative. It's letting you know that despite the things that you've been through in the past, you still deserve love, and you deserve a high form of love, and you deserve for what you do to be also be reciprocated, and you deserve to be stable and taken care of, you know. Now we also we have new beginnings, so just gear up for some new beginnings. We have here with the Ace of Cups, the Ace cards definitely talk about beginnings. So I'm excited. I'm excited for y'all. So you definitely, it's a new horizon here, and I'm excited. I'm excited for that. And we also have, get another card, openness. Openness. So yeah, this situation is definitely going to cause for you to have to be open. And here we have the moon card again. So not only are you being open just with yourself, because it's like now at this point, you're gonna be marrying your light and shadow self, because you understand that both of those, you know, aspects of yourself play off of each other. If you did not do the shadow work, how would you be able to say that you're a light being? If you did not do the shadow work, if you did not acknowledge the shadow self and actually heal the shadow self, how would you, you know what I'm trying to say, how could you say now, oh, I'm a light being? You know, where's your testimony if you haven't been through any tests? What have you been through? You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, openness, that's definitely something that I feel like is going to be required within this connection. Like I said, to what level of degree are you willing to free yourself to be receptive? You know, at what level of degree are you willing to free yourself from, you know, the past behaviors, or I guess the paradigms and the way in which you used to operate within relationships, you know? And then we also have protection. We have protection. And this is amazing because I feel like it's important for you all to know that, like, when you decide to do things, it's better to just have a spirit of openness and flexibility as opposed to one of lack and of limitation. And regardless of, you know, what it is, if you feel as though you can't trust somebody, or if you feel as though you don't want to get into relationships because you can't trust people and this and that and that, you can't control other people's actions. Like, if someone decides that they want to harm you, that's their decision of what they're deciding to do. But what are you deciding for yourself? You know, yes, protect yourself. Make sure that you're moving forward with the adequate form of protection, but at the same time, know that you are protected. You know that you are protected, and know that you are powerful. Know that you are protected. Know that, especially if you consider yourself to be a child of the Creator, and I just got goosebumps. know that, you know, your Creator has the best things in mind for you. they want the best for you. You know what I'm trying to say? So with that being said, it's like, just understand as you move forward, you are well protected. You know, it's not a time for you to be in fear and feel like, oh, somebody's gonna hurt me or somebody's gonna do this and that. Mind you, people do a lot of jacked up stuff in general, but if you close yourself off in general, you're not ever going to have the ability to meet that person that will not hurt you. You know what I'm trying to say? So just, remain open, flexible, remain receptive, Now here for the surrender cards, I went ahead and pulled some for you. Surrender to complete healing. So surrender cards are nice because it's like, okay, well, what can I do to help me receive this blessing and opportunity? Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. And then we also have surrender to miracles. So some of y'all really didn't believe, it's like that Cher song that I said, you believe in life after love. Like, yes, believe. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So this is amazing, y'all. I'm so excited. I am so excited just for this new blessing that's coming into your life. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I will see y'all in the next one. All right, y'all. Pile number 3, last but not least, if you chose this beautiful pyrite crystal that was just gifted to me by a new friend of mine. Hey, new friend. Hey, girl. So yeah, if you chose the pyrite crystal and the mermaid tarot deck, I'm gonna go ahead and start this reading. Let's see what the major blessing is that's coming into your life. Let's see what it is. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. I'm beyond excited. We'll see. So I was thinking that it's crazy because when I initially intended on doing this reading, I thought more so about, just the external things that you would be receiving, things from the outside, coming in. But for you all, the major blessing that you will be receiving is essentially, yeah, it's just you all will be receiving just a better just it's gonna be a 2.0 version of yourself, if that makes sense. Like, it's just gonna be a more, I don't want to say refined, but it's gonna be a more evolved version of who you are. It's like you'll be achieving it's like your life is gonna change. Your life is gonna change, but it's changing because you're changing, if that makes sense. It's changing because you're changing. It's like you're going to be taking a more powerful approach to not only yourself but also to life. Like, that is a major blessing that is coming your way. It's like you will be evolving into a 2.0 3.0, whatever version it is. Like, so it's like wherever you see yourself now, it's like you're gonna be in a completely more evolved, in a completely more stronger position than where you've ever been. It reminds me of the song "Stronger" by Britney Spears. You know that song, "Stronger," where she like, "I'm stronger than yesterday." That song, like, that's y'all's song. That is essentially that's your theme song right now. At least for this major blessing that's coming to play. It's really gonna come down to your own your own strength and to your own empowerment, and knowing that you have potential. You know what I'm trying to say? Your potential is limitless. I feel like A lot of you all haven't really been operating within your imaginative mind. So this could be the pile that focuses a lot more so on lack and limitations. And it's more so like it seems like you don't really give yourself a chance. You know what I'm trying to say? But this blessing that is coming along is going to be one in which you don't feel left out. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you don't give yourself a chance. It's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like you might tend to stay in situations longer than what they need, than what you should be staying in situations. You know, you may be putting too much thought into failures or things that did not work out for you. You know what I'm trying to say? You may be putting in just so much thought as in, you know, your financial situation is just not together and you just don't feel stable and empowered within yourself. Like that is all ending. Okay. That is really ending. So a lot of this I feel like has to do with I feel like a lot of this has to do with your solar plexus chakra. It's like you'll finally be coming into who you really are. You know, you'll have the confidence and you'll be checking your emotionality to actually get into alignment with just who you are. It's like you're going to be updating yourself. You know, that's the blessing that's coming to you. It's like you'll update yourself. So in places in which you may not have been as imaginative, in places in which you've just been doing things one way, you've been living a mundane lifestyle, you know, you're essentially going to start to experience the spice of life, which is variety. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like life is really going to be opening up doors for you to where like just these harsh things that you tend to keep yourself in, or things that you haven't moved past, things will clearly be ending. So clearly you're going to be moving into a new cycle, but you're updating yourself. You're going to be just more in an empowered position and an empowered place. Like this pile here, like the last pile was really feminine. This pile here just reminds me of more so like of a masculine energy, especially with this emperor here. You know what I'm trying to say? Especially with this emperor here. Yeah, it's a lot of like masculine vibes, because at the end of the day, it just reminds me of someone who has just been caught up doing one thing a certain way. Like you might have just been working a mundane job and you've just been working that job and you may have lost the identity of who you are within that job. Like this blessing that's coming along the way is really going to not only put you in a better place financially, but you'll be operating, and it's crazy. I was just thinking about this earlier today and it just came back. It's like you'll be operating within, you know, just multiple streams of income, as opposed to just being stuck in one particular area. You'll be manifesting just multiple options and just multiple opportunities that you can actually, multiple options which do bring opportunities that you can begin to pour yourself into. You know what I'm trying to say? So that you can start to actually, you know, receive as well. Like, you know, I feel like y'all have definitely, for some reason, I feel like this has to do, like, in my head, I just thought about job. I just thought about career. So another blessing for you all could literally just be a career change, in which you move into more so working for yourself, because you'll be having multiple streams of income. You'll be receiving from multiple streams is kind of what I'm getting. So that's a blessing. I mean, through this update of who you are, it's going to really open up the door for your earning potential to be limitless, you know? That's why I'm like, it has to do with it's a masculine vibe. But then when I think about masculinity is like solution oriented and based, you know? Masculines tend to be problem solvers, you know? Masculine energy is problem solving. And it also is good when it comes down to productivity and work focus, productivity, and determination. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, y'all, this is amazing. I feel like it's more so like you will have the ability to develop multiple streams of income. You will be in a more empowered and productive place. It's just like you'll be updating yourself. So it'll be a 2.0 version of yourself, in which you will realize that this is essentially who you are. Like you'll be moving more so into alignment with who you actually really are. You know, who your soul being actually is, and how you've shown up in previous lifetimes. It's like this will be the lifetime in which you can actually show up as who you are, you know, within your actual birthright. So this more so, this blessing more so is to really just help get you to who you actually really are in life. Like who you actually really are, like who your soul being actually really is. But it's really it calls for you to have to move past things, you know, not staying stuck in things, having to move past stuff. If something ended, it ended, and it is what it is. You know what I'm trying to say? It ended. So it's really going to cause for you to not really play any games when it comes down to your productivity or the things that you could produce. Okay. I heard this thing the other day, like, make people feel stupid for doubting your goals and dreams. Make people feel stupid. So you have to believe in yourself so much to the point that you have everything that you need, that you do make other people feel stupid when they doubt you. And it's like, y'all wanna say, I'm not gonna say, oh, make somebody feel stupid, make somebody feel dumb, like, you know what I'm trying to say. But basically what I'm saying is that when people doubt you, make them feel some type of way for doubting you. Why would they doubt you? People achieve their goals every single day. Why couldn't you achieve your goal? There's people doing this every single day. Why could it not be you? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like you have to defend your goals and defend your dreams, because you're going somewhere. Especially with these multiple streams of income, it's like you're going somewhere. So defend your goals, defend your dreams, defend your aspirations. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Like, can't nobody tell you nothing, because you infinitely have everything that you need, especially with that magician energy. So as you just embark upon this path, like, this is similar to the message that came up in group number 1. It's really all about being passionate about this thing, seeing this thing from a new perspective every single day, or even from a fresh, optimistic, positive perspective. It's funny because, it's just a side note, it's funny because I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, okay, today. And then once after I, spend time with my creator, then I'm just like, all right, I'm excited. The possibilities are limitless. So it's not like we don't all, at times have the potential to wake up on the wrong side of the bed, or just be like, okay, today's another day. But then when you have a positive, optimistic outlook, you're just like, okay, today is limitless. Anything can happen today. It's limitless. And you just waking up with that type of initial passion and that drive to just really get out here. So a lot of you all, you're going to be tapping into your creativity as well. I'm thinking also with the sacral chakra, you'll definitely be tapping into to your creativity, and then also within, and that'll help you to even become more confident and to really show up as who you are in this lifetime. As who you are. Ooh, y'all. Then I got the high priestess vibes. Yeah, that's why I was just like, y'all are just very creative people. And, in order to be creative, it's really going to call for you to have a connection to spirit in order to be creative, because that's where your creativity is coming from the creator. So it's down to you having a connection with spirit, and then also, just through your intuition. And if you can see here, when I think about the high priestess and when I think about the magician, they're literally one within the same, because the high priestess knows through her intuition that she has everything that she needs. As long as I have my intuition and my mind and my intellect, I'm good. I'm great. The magician is also letting you know that, okay, now that I know that, I can actually have the ability to manifest things with my thoughts and mind and with my actions. And now I really know that I have everything that I need. I really have all of the tools that I need at my disposal. So that's something that'll definitely, be able to help you as you embark upon this path. I just see this path as being like the entrepreneur path, or just the people that want to work for themselves, So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get y'all some cards. And here we have the solar plexus chakra. We have the solar plexus. And this is definitely something that I had thought about, and I just said. It's something I just said, like, it's something I literally just said. As far as, you having, the confidence and the ability to really, get out here and pursue what it is that you want. It's time for you to get out here. You have multiple streams of income that you need to create. So create them and have a positive outlook and some type of optimism. Then we also have the garden and the gate. Do not be afraid. Like, what I'm trying to say? Do not be afraid to, get out and see that opportunities are limitless. You may be comfortable where you are. You may have all that you need where you are. You may feel like, oh, this is a perfect place where I am, or you may just be comfortable where you are. We don't necessarily have to like where we are, but people do get comfortable. And so that's why people will say, well, you're comfortable where you at. You must like it. And then people get mad and they like, I don't like where I'm at, but you're comfortable and you're still sitting there. So what is that saying to yourself? You know what I'm trying to say? So you do have everything that you need. I do see that you are a comfortable person. You know, you do have what you need, but there's also beauty outside too. You know, and are you keeping yourself boxed into something because you feel like you're okay? Because obviously you don't want to be broke. Like when I see the Ten of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I keep thinking like never broke again. I will never be broke again. Like I will be wealthy. I am wealthy. It's like you have that type of thing. So you may be comfortable where you are. There may be beauty where you are, but at the same time, there's limitless opportunities. There's a whole vast world out here that you can explore, so that you can, you know, get the ball rolling. And then we have door to value. Door to value. So this is really just about opening yourself up to, you know, this blessing, this opportunity that is coming your way, because that will be the thing that is going to be able to really enhance your earning potential and really start to get, you know, money rolling in as you really would like it to. We have stillness. So you know, as you're embarking on this path, to entrepreneurship and self-employment, stillness is definitely going to be an important thing for you to have, because you're making a transition, you're updating yourself, you're evolving. And oftentimes when you're evolving and growing, it's challenging. It's challenging because now you're being placed in different situations that may be uncomfortable to you. You don't really know how you might be able to get by if you don't have a steady job. You may not know, like, you know, what resources you can tap into if you need it. And it might start to cause you to have some type of anxiety. But when you know more, you do more. When you know more, you have access to more. And you can be able to utilize those things to help you get to the next level. So stillness, you know, don't really get caught up in anxiety. And here we have, that's funny, inner peace, stillness, you know, going with the flow of stuff, you know, go with the flow. Don't really allow yourself to get caught up in a place of anxiety. Like, well, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to, how this and how that? Like, no, it's not for you to think about the how. All you have to do is put the intention out there, like, or say, this is what I want. I want this. That's all you have to say is, I want this. I want it. I want multiple streams of income. I want to be a more evolved, refined version of myself. I want this bread, you know? That's all you have to say. And then just allow the universe to do what it needs to do to get you there. You know what I'm trying to say? But that's what I'm saying. It's going to be very important for you to embody a sense of stillness and, of course, inner peace, so that you're not dealing with the chaotic energy of anxiety. You know, anxiety can be very chaotic. Anxiety causes people to do a lot of things that was not really for them to do, if that makes sense. It causes people to make a lot of impulsive decisions. And, you know, when it comes down to some things, you know, impulse is great, but when you have a lack of impulse control, now that can definitely lead to many problems. So we also have forgiveness. So I feel like with the forgiveness card, it's really going to forgive you. You will have to forgive yourself for maybe keeping yourself in situations for longer than you were supposed to be. Holding on to things that, you know, essentially weren't of your highest purpose. Like, it may have helped you get to a certain point, like this job or whatever it is that you had may have helped you get to a certain point. But it's not it for you. It wasn't it for you. And that's okay. Maybe you have to forgive yourself because you're changing, and now you're starting to understand like what feels more right for you, or you will through this blessing and opportunity. So just forgive yourself. I mean, it was who you were at a specific point in time. You dealt with what you dealt with at a specific point in time, but we have to continue to keep, you know, moving forward and make sure that we're putting ourselves in a creative and a confident space so that we can be able to create, you know, to create these things and feel affirmed within releasing these things out into the world. So I got you some surrender cards just so we can see, you know, just what it would benefit you to surrender, so that you can move into this, you know, new opportunity and take this blessing. And we have surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. And I feel like this has to do with forgiveness. Like maybe keeping yourself in places or doing things that you thought, you know, oh, well, this isn't this, you know, this is just where I have to be, and not really being flexible and understanding that like you might be stubbornly keeping yourself in an uncomfortable place. And now it's time for you to surrender that thing because you're experiencing resistance. You know, you're experiencing issues. So shift out of it. You know, shift out of it. And I also have surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you. So this is kind of similar to what I was saying, like, but this is more so like once you're doing the work, but at the same time you're surrendering to spirit and understanding that like I don't know how, so I have to surrender to spirit because spirit knows how. You know what I'm trying to say? All I have to do is say what it is that I want and hold that thing in my mind, and spirit is gonna work it out for me, you know? So this is amazing, y'all. I definitely wish you the best of luck on your path. I hope that you all enjoyed this reading and that it resonated with you. Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. If you would like to contact me or donate to my channel, all of that information is in my description box. But that's all that I have for today, y'all. I really hope you have a very blessed day, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.